What's up, people? We are back with more of Sound of Drop Fall into Poison. I'm still a little bit sad from the previous video. Like, I cannot get over that bad ending that we got at the very end of the previous video. It's just, oh, it hurt so much to look at Himeno in that state. It wasn't just that she was laying there, like, she even had a smile on her face, but still, you know that she was defeated. And that she just felt like, yeah, this is it, and just, I've lost, basically. So it wasn't even just that she went through all of that and in the end it was for nothing, but it was also the fact that Mari entrusted her and gave her this power, right? And then even despite that, she still didn't manage to do that. Oh, it's so sad. But don't worry, that's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna actually make sure that we get a victory out of this, because that's what we want, right? We cannot disappoint Mari like that. Of course not. So the option for this one in particular was, if that's what you really want, Mari, Mari, if that's what you really want, as I say this, Mari shakes her head. Her long hair sways, bathed in the light of the stars. I told you, I would wish for it. This isn't your world, big sister. Mari gently pushes away my hand, which had been resting on her head. Mari. My hand, floating in mid-air, with no place to go, lingers for a bit. Still, because of that, I softly make a fist. And punch! Mari straightens up and hits my face with her hand. See you later, big sister? Yeah. I love you, Mari. Me too. I love you. My fist doesn't feel as if anything touched it. As if Mari's body had become transparent in that last moment we are unable to touch. But it's not a big deal, because our hearts have certainly become in sync. Mari goes into the sea of stars. I go the opposite way. Both of us walk in different directions. All that can be heard are footsteps. I don't turn around because, if I do, I'll surely chase after her. I think we can actually skip this part. What the frick? What? Why does this give us the bad ending as well? So the exact same thing happened as the previous one, where we got the bad ending, the marionette won't laugh or something. Or not? Hey, big sister. In this dark world, I hear a voice. I open my eyes in the hopes that something has changed. Nothing has changed in reality, with Himeno and Sayo still laying at my side with their eyes closed. Nothing is being shown to me visually. Big sister, from the bottom of your heart, you wanted me to come back too, didn't you? Because of that, in the end, I was able to see you again, just for a little bit. I feel just a little happiness. I can hear a tiny little voice. I can hear it from far away, like the sound of rippling waves. My eyes still closed, I strain my ears. This time really is bye-bye. Surely, sometime, no longer able to hear the voice, I don't open my eyes. The moment I fall asleep feels more like taking a nap, but it's a pleasant feeling. What? What? I don't even know right now. I mean, there always comes a little bit more after the credits, so I guess we'll just have to wait. But I'm so confused. On one holiday, we're gathered at a coffee shop with no plans about where we'll go and no particular objective. There's only the feeling that we want to get together. It's a day off with no club activities for Himeno, so we all gather spontaneously. Hey, where should we go today? So it's a happy ending after all? Anywhere. Went to karaoke last time, so anywhere's fine by me. Having finished our drinks, we're finishing lunch and sidling idly. Even though it's a holiday, seats with customers in them are sparse. So there seems little need to leave hastily. Manten Aquarium. Mayumi, she's so brave. Somehow, even though I intentionally whispered it, Himeno asked me to repeat myself. It's not as if I had any particular thought in mind. As an only child, I don't have many memories of my family going out to do much other than eat. We often come to Manten to have fun, and have gone shopping in Manten East Building many times. We've never gone to Manten Aquarium, and even though it's in the same building, it mostly seems to attract people with families or couples, so we've avoided it. That sounds fine, doesn't it? What's going on? Do they not remember anything? Sayo is the first to agree for a change. Sayo always complains the longest. In the end, she's more like the chaperone we drag along. If Sayo's in, I'm in too, Miku says in a light tone. Apparently, she carelessly fell from her apartment balcony and was hospitalized some time ago. When I heard that story and saw Miku laugh and say, "That was so dumb," I felt like she was just sweeping it away with carefree words and gave her a strange smile. How about you, Himeno? Do you like Manten Aquarium? When I ask her, Himeno closes her eyes and looks down. Well, I'm fine with anywhere. I totally agree. It sounds fine. Let's go. Hey, how come we didn't think of it until now? Hey, why are you grabbing onto me? Himeno, sitting next to me, grabs on tight to me. When I was a kid, we always went to aquariums. I've seen Manten Aquarium in magazines. It looks fun. Then hurry up. With an unpleasant look on her face, Sayo bites down on her straw. Sayo-chan, maybe we should hug too? You're nuts, aren't you? You're so mean. Himeno and I are a bit spread out. I think to myself, she's so developed after all. I'm jealous. Poor Mayumi. Even future Mari was more developed than she was. Poor Mayumi. Okay, it's decided. Let's go to the aquarium. That's right. If we can, I want to take my time looking around. Without giving any reply in particular, Sayo turns her gaze my way. As the four of us chat, we head to Manten Aquarium. Okay, so it seems they don't remember at all. Right, later. Bye-bye, that was fun. See you later. The two of them are apparently heading to a live music club. It's not that I'm not interested, just that it's a problem if I get home late. So Himeno and I decide to leave. Those two love music, so after we hang out, they often go there on the way home. It seems to have a particular club they like. Oh yeah, Club Kageru. I dimly think that the two of them seem like so adult, or seem so adult-like, probably from living alone. The aquarium was fun, eh? It wasn't all that big, but the jellyfish place and some of the other booths were really pretty. Going to the aquarium for the first time in 10 years was more fun than I expected, so it might be fun to go there from time to time. Let's go again. Let's get a year pass. The case for it is cute too, after all. I was thinking the same thing. The ticket that lets you in as much as you want in a year also has a case with a really cute design. The problem is the price. Maybe with my New Year's present. Oh no, it's raining. As we walk home, making idle conversation, suddenly the rain begins to fall. It was sunny this morning, but I didn't watch the weather report, so it's a pretty heavy rain. I guess it's a sudden evening shower. Mayu, let's hurry! Right! Ah! As I start to run, I spot a flower shop just ahead of me. A faint light has filtered along this dim road. Mysteriously, it catches my eye. A flower shop? They sure are open late. It's nearby though, so let's wait out the rain there. Himeno, who has followed my gaze, takes my arm and runs with me. Oh god. Hello. Oh, how pretty. The interior of the store is overflowing with brightly colored flowers in full bloom. Tulips and anemones. It's difficult to settle my eyes on any particular one. Ah, my gaze stops on a single eye-catching blue rose. A blue rose that seems so filled to the brim with sadness. Mixed in with the red roses, it stands out, blooming like something from a dream. I can't take my eyes off of it. I don't understand the reason myself, but I can feel a single tear drop on my cheek. Mayu? Oh my god. I'm probably not the only one, but when we saw that blue rose, the first thought that came to my mind was Mari. The shopkeeper tells us the meaning of the blue rose in the language of flowers. Miracles, blessing of the gods, making dreams come true. And then, would you like one? Sounds like the shopkeeper is willing to lower the price. I am so taken by it. I forget to wipe away my tears. Staring at it the whole time, a sense of nostalgia overflows from me. Himeno waits for me the whole time. It seems like such a long time until we can no longer hear the intense sound of the rain. I think that this flower may be tied to one of my earliest childhood memories. I put the flower shop behind me. Droplets of water drip from the awning above the entrance. In the end, I didn't buy the blue rose. I was going to buy it, but then I lost any sense of what I had originally seen. It's probably because it continues to bloom within my heart. Was it alright for you to not buy it? Yeah, I'm happy as I am, for now and always. Aww. What's up with you being so earnest? Himeno takes my hand as she smiles. We have so many fun things ahead of us, so we will always be happy. Right. Well, we'll probably have a lot of hardships too, like entrance exams. It's fine. I can no longer hear the sound of drops. We take a step out in the vast, clear sky. Finished. Oh my god, that ending. Wow. Fall into poison. That was that particular ending? My god. So it's sort of hard to tell. So, the way this particular bad ending, the one at the bottom, you actually can't see my mouse, but I'm hovering over it. The one at the very bottom right, the marionette won't laugh. So regardless of which choice we made at that situation, the game plays out that bad ending. But with the first choice we made in the previous video, it plays out that bad ending and then the game ends. But for this one, in this particular video, I chose the other option. The same exact scenario sort of played out, and we got the bad ending message as well. But it's actually just the game displaying that message and the ending. It wasn't actually the end. It's like the same exact events happen leading up to that point, but at the very moment where she just loses all complete hope, Mari just comes in there and just saves the day. So it's like 1 millisecond before that bad ending actually comes, bam, Mari comes to the rescue. And it's hard to exactly say what happened because we don't get to see it, but I'm guessing Mari or that power of Mari that was somewhere inside of Mayu just saves all of them from disappearing along with the red Manten Aquarium. That's just my guess. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah. And then so they're all saved by that particular power or something. It's really vague because we don't actually get to see it, so it's all just sort of speculation and guessing work. But I think that's what happened, and then normal life just resumes for them. And then I'm not sure if she just doesn't remember at all because she doesn't mention Mayumi when she's like in that flower shop. She just says like that flower like brings her back to one of her earliest childhood memories, but she actually doesn't mention that particular moment. So perhaps part of her memory is partially wiped or just vague or foggy or whatever. But part of me makes me think that she actually, because they don't remember anything that happened inside Manten Aquarium either, right? Because they went there for the first time, for Mayumi at least, and they just went for a visit with friends, and nothing actually happens because the red Manten Aquarium doesn't exist anymore. So it seems like everything that has happened was just sort of, I guess, erased from her memory, or time was brought back to the point before that. I'm not entirely sure, because my question then is though, how did she become friends with Sayo and Miku? Because they came to know Sayo through the Manten Aquarium, and Miku, they get to know her through Sayo. So Manten Aquarium, despite in her memory Mayumi not ever having been there, that is her only connection to Sayo, and yet they are still friends. So perhaps, maybe they're just, they just become unconscious and they just become awake, and then suddenly, hey, Sayo is next to me as well as Himeno, and then they're like, okay, I guess we're friends now. I don't know how that exactly plays out, but yeah. And then that final scene in the flower shop with the blue rose, I mean, the fact that she doesn't buy it means so much, because at the very end, right, she says, or at least Mari's wish is that she wishes for Mayumi to become happy, and or at least that's her prayer, and it comes to fruition, of course, as well, because Mayumi tries to live her life to the fullest. But also the part that the fact that she doesn't really remember Mari, or at least the events that happen inside Manten Aquarium, leads her to not sort of buy that rose, because I'm guessing, because the moment she sees it, she starts to cry, right? She starts to tear up. So she knows something with that rose that is supposed to represent Mari is connected to a deep childhood memory, or just even a recent memory that she doesn't actually know, but yeah, you know what I mean. But her not buying it is just sort of her letting go of the past. Just, Mari it was hard for Mari I'm guessing in like near the ending, like it was hard for Mari as well, just to sort of let Mayumi go as her sister, because she wanted, her whole dream before her original wish was to be with Mayumi forever, right? But when she finally realized that just can't happen, she made a new wish for Mayumi to be happy. So Mari let go of that her wish as well, and Mayumi kind of did the same by just not buying that flower, because if she were to buy it, she would have something that sort of connects her to that past again, right? But it's just, I guess it's in everyone's best interest to just move on from this, because otherwise she'll just have lingering attachments to the past, which she doesn't even know why it's making her sad. So it's just such a strong moment, in my opinion, where she recognizes the fact, unknowingly she recognizes the fact that, yeah, that's Mari, or represents Mari, but I have to move on. I have friends, and I'm in a happy point in my life right now, and I'm just gonna continue that. And that is just so beautiful, in my opinion. Dang. So that was the fourth true ending, Fall into Poison. And yeah, as you can see from the screen, there are still some things missing. The first true ending, and 3, 5, 8 bad endings missing. So my original plan for this, yeah, I'm obviously after I've ended this video, I'm gonna do a fourth playthrough to find the first true ending, and I already sort of know how I'm gonna find that, because in our first playthrough, yeah, we got the Princess of Drops, which is basically the first two true endings are from the original version of Sound of Drop that wasn't on Steam yet. And with the Steam release, they added a whole bunch of new content with like a couple more bad endings, as well as these two new true endings, as well as a big part of the story, right, that ties into these two new endings. So we've basically already sort of unlocked all of the parts, the extra parts from the Steam version, but then now we have to go back and find the true ending number 1, which is sort of that, I guess, sort of more condensed version of the story. But I'm guessing that there's probably still some information from that first ending we can gather that is some partly missing here and there, and especially some of the bad endings as well. But yeah, my plan for the bad endings, like even if I can't find some, or I'm definitely gonna be able to find some, but it's gonna be take me some time to do so, because I have to go to particular scenarios where that occurred and then, you know, pick the options here and there. But I'm thinking right now of whether I'm gonna do a separate video with all of the bad endings remaining. The one thing that I'm definitely gonna do is make a compilation of all of the, well, I'm not entirely, I think it's 27 bad endings cropped up into one video. So basically I'm going to take I'll cut out every single bad ending from all the playthroughs that I've made, and just put it in one video for everyone that wants to watch every single bad ending in one video. So I'm gonna make that at the very, very end. But yeah, obviously we still need to unlock 8 more to actually do that. So yeah, but oh my god, I actually want to ask you guys a question: which ending you've preferred up until now? I gotta say that this ending was so beautiful. Yeah, it may not be the happiest ending compared to, for example, the limited Ocean of the Life. That one was actually very, very happy and very, you know, like, it felt like such a true good ending. Whereas this one sort of feels bittersweet, but I think all in all, in its meaning and the story and the delivery, was just really, really beautiful. Like, you came to understand the part of Mari that wasn't, I mean, she was always regarded as this pure child and very nice and sweet, but there was a part of her that, like, because of the fact that even though it was for good intentions and good reasons, she was sort of moving a little bit towards the dark side, right? But just the fact that you managed to turn her and managed to understand her and actually make her change her mind and face reality for her, because she was in a place where she just, yeah, I'm dead, and for the past 5 years, as a sort of lingering ghost, I've been trying to reconnect with my sister, which felt like she didn't even want to see me, and she just had that one thought in her mind, like, I want to be with my sister forever, but I can't. And it just sort of not necessarily not made her unpure, because she remained pure throughout the entire story, of course, but it just felt like somehow if we didn't turn her, it could go completely bad. And I don't know, for me, that moment, that particular bonding moment with Mayumi and Mari, just where they're in Mari's own the world that Mari created, that was like inside her heart, that was just such a beautiful scene, in my opinion. And how she just managed to actually face reality and understand, yeah, the wish that I had just can never actually come true, so I'm gonna make a new wish. And her new wish is also so unselfish, right? And that's the beauty and the purity of Mari. Oh my god, I'm loving this game so much, and yeah. So I'm not sure which ending you guys preferred. I mean, I love all of the endings for their own reasons, of course, but this one in particular, I just felt like it was very bittersweet, a little bit sad, but very, very beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna end this video. In the next one, we're gonna continue and try and find the true ending number 1, and then we're sort of done with this game, sadly, but we're not there yet, so I'm not gonna do a full conclusion just yet. That will come in the future, but yeah, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.